So the postman came today and dropped me a new book off for my collection. It is the latest book from the master himself, Stephen King, Never Flinch. Now, why have I brought out my other Stephen King ones? Well, just to show you that Never Flinch is the same size as all the other hardbacks. Don't know if you like me, but yeah, I kind of like all my books to be the same size. Makes it easier, makes it look better on a shelf. So I thought I'd do a nice little show-off video for you of Never Flinch, which is the latest book to feature Holly Gibney. I learned that Holly has appeared in 7 books, so The Outsider, the Mr. Mercedes trilogy, If It Bleeds, and Holly, obviously, got her own book there. And this is the new one that has come out this week. Wonderfully shiny dust cover. Often when we're looking at books, we see thumbnails on Amazon, and so it's quite nice to be able to see how big the book is and how thick it is and what size the writing is and stuff like that. This is one of my favourite Stephen King books, is on writing, so it's exactly the same size as the other ones, as I've just shown you a few seconds ago. A little bit thicker than on writing. So with this book, it is 432 pages. It weighs 654 grams. Now, I haven't got human scales for hands. I actually read that off the Waterstones website where I published this book from. So I will not, don't worry, I'm not going to go through the pages and show you what the final paragraph is of the book. That would be mean, and I'm not mean. But I am going to show you what the book looks like, how big the writing is, etc. So we get a nice little green dust cover there. Don't know whether you like to keep your dust covers on the books or whether you like to take them off. Well, my partner, she takes the dust covers off, puts them away so that it does not get damaged. So we get an orange book there with the gold writing across it. And then inside we get this lovely leafy design, which is flat. There's no texture going there. And then we get the book itself. Now inside we get all the Hodder and Stoughton Stephen King ones. There is a lot. I've probably read like a tiny percentage of these. I've seen most of the Stephen King movies. I've read a few of the Stephen King books. I just don't have enough time scheduled in my day to read as much as I would like. See, one day I'd love to be able to open one of these and it's like signed by Stephen King, but getting hold of those signed items, either very, very expensive or extremely difficult, or both. This book is dedicated for Robin Firth, with love and thanks for all your hard work. Now, font size for this hardback one, I am only going to go to the first page, and then I might flick through some of the other pages for you, so don't worry, I'm not going to spoil any of the story. There's chapter 1, Trig. There is the size of the writing. Hopefully that focuses in a little bit for you. Let's just try and pinch in so we can see some of the writing there. There we go. And let's back out to get to the angle. So we have a whole bunch of pages, obviously 432 of them. I'm so used to reading biographies and stuff. I'm used to like sections in the middle with photos. Keep forgetting that novels do not have them. So what we have here is a really quick sort of video, just showing what the book looks like. This feels really nice, really good quality green paper there. 432 pages, like I said, 654 grams. Lovely little dust cover, which I shall put back on because this book is now going to go downstairs and wait for my partner to finish I think it's Martina Cole, I think she's reading at the minute, just having finished the John Grisham book. And I know she was very, very excited about me having bought this book for her today. So we'll get some quotes on the back from the Daily Mail, Sunday Express, and Thriller of the Month in the Times. Stephen King has always been a first-rate storyteller. Well, tell us something we do not know. So are you excited about the return of Holly Gibney? I did see some people online complaining, going, oh, another Holly story. At the amount of books that Stephen's written, I think we're okay with like 7 out of his entirety featuring the character of Holly Gibney. And as far as I know, this is only the 2nd book to solely feature Holly in the main role. Clearly, Holly is very popular, or there wouldn't be a book. So there you go. That's a quick show-off video for the new Stephen King book, which was published May 2025. Never Flinch. You can get it now, hardback. This cost me £12.50 on Waterstones, so they've sort of got a half price offer on it at the minute. Normally it's about £25, and published by Hodder and Stoughton. So enjoy. Are you going to be going to buy this book? What was the last Stephen King book that you read? I'm not going to tell you which was the last one I read because it's a while ago. Even though I do have You Like It Darker in my collection. It has been a little while since I've read a full Stephen King book, but don't tell anybody and don't tell the master.